Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Q4 e-commerce advantage strategies to outperform and outsell your competitors during this time. So it's the busiest time of year for e-commerce brands. We're going to cover everything you need to know to run meta ads during this time. So that includes ROAS calculators, break-even calculators, key dates, strategies like how to create an offer, and inspiration for ad creatives and copy as well. So we're going to cover pretty much everything. I'm going to break this down into 5 or 6 parts. Let's jump straight into this video. So what we're going to cover in this short course is obviously a little course introduction. Why is Q4 so important for e-commerce brand and why it matters? How to create an offer for Q4, a break-even ROAS calculator to ensure you're making money during this period, or if you're not making money during this period, knowing your lifetime value and how important that is so you can make those profits later down the track. Goal setting, so what you actually want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it during this time. Creative inspo for Q4. So I have a list of creative ideas that you can copy paste into your business, or we have visual inspiration as well, so you don't have to be starting from scratch. Key dates for your Q4 calendar, so making sure you're creating your own calendar for your own brand and personalizing that, but I'll give you key dates that you need to be looking out for. And then getting your house in order and a bit of an action plan. So that's what we're going to be covering in this short course. So a course introduction. So this course is designed to help product-based e-commerce businesses make the most of their bustling Q4 market. It provides strategies to not just participate in the busiest quarter of all, but dominating it and achieving greater heights. So diving into discover how you can make the most of this pivotal period and making sure you stand out from the crowd. So by the end of this short course, you'll be equipped with actionable strategies to harness the unparalleled power of meta ads during Q4. And we aim to ensure every brand not only stands out, but truly shines in the most competitive quarter of the year. It's super important that you nail this. And a lot of brands actually rely on quarter four to actually break even for the year and hopefully get some profits for the year. So a lot of businesses do run at a negative throughout the year and wait all the way up to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas sales to get them over their profit lines. So why is Q4 so important for e-commerce brands? A bit about what I just mentioned then, but in this slide, the learning objective. So understand the significance of Q4 in the e-commerce landscape, recognize unique opportunities and challenges presented during Q4, and grasp the role of meta ads in maximizing your Q4 potential. So advertising is obviously super important during this period. If there's nobody seeing your offers, nobody's going to be able to buy for them because they don't even know about them. So getting as many eyeballs on your offers as possible is going to lead to more conversions if you have a strong offer and you follow everything I say in this short course. So why is Q4 so important? So the global e-commerce sales surged to an estimated $5.7 trillion in 2022, indicating a massive spending surge. So this was well up on previous years, and it continues to rise year on year as more people get lazy. Pretty much they don't want to go out to the stores. It takes so much time, even for me to do my grocery shopping that is 5 minutes around the corner every week. It is a pain in my ass. I don't want to do it. So we started doing click and collect, and I'm even thinking about getting it delivered to my home because I don't want to be doing that on the weekends, and I don't want to drive another 15 minutes to go shopping at Kmart or House or wherever I'm buying presents this year for my mum, right? The Australian e-commerce merchants ranked third in global sales for Black Friday, Cyber Monday last year. So we have like one of the smallest populations in the world, especially compared to, say, the United States, Europe, like China, like everywhere else has a bigger population than us. So to be ranked third in global sales for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it really means you need to be advertising during this period to capitalize on all that spending that's going on. So this really shows you the importance of these shopping days. So consumers are being more strategic with their spending, especially this year with the economic challenges. There's no handouts or anything by the government this year. So people like even me, I'm saving, waiting for those Black Friday sales and Christmas sales to come around. I'm not buying any gifts yet, but I do know that like even last year, I spent a lot of money on Black Friday, Cyber Monday in preparation for Christmas because I know if I spend those that money on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I'm getting at least a 30% discount on what I would have spent a couple of weeks later, right? So, yeah, making sure you craft your offers and really like make them strong to stand out from other competitors as well. And making sure you have flexible payment options can really significantly boost your sales. So, obviously, cost of living is a real issue at the moment. So having those flexible payment options, I know lay-by used to be a big thing when my mum used to do shopping for all us kids. So things like Afterpay, Klarna, things like that, you need to have those payment options because every parent or grandparent wants to spoil their kids or grandkids during this time, but they might not have enough money, but they know they're not going to be doing anything January, February. They might not be going on any holidays or anything like that, but they're happy to spoil their kids or grandkids during that period, and they just need a bit longer to pay that off. So yeah, providing those flexible payment options, it's gonna help those people check out on your site. I don't necessarily like them, but it has been proven time and time again that people do like using them. Q4 is a competitive period, and brands need to offer exclusive deals or limited time bundles to stand out and avoid sluggish sales. So, I had a few clients last year that didn't offer anything. They pretty much spent no money on advertising. Their sales pretty much shut down during this period. So, if you're okay with that and you're comfortable with that, knowing that you're not going to get much traction during this period, if you're not going to run an offer or a strong offer, then that's completely fine. But if you are going to go for some like big goals, then you're going to need to have an offer that is going to compel people to check out on your site, because every store is going to have an extremely good offer, and yeah, you need to have one as well if you're actually going to get people to convert. So, unique opportunities in Q4. So, Q4 is prime time for brands to capitalize on increased shopping intent due to major holidays or shopping events like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas. People save for this day months in advance. Like, I've already started saving and putting money away for these days, and I've started saving products or ads that are popping up in my feed. I'm screenshotting them, I'm saving them in my notes and things like that, ready for these days to come around so I can actually make those purchases, because I don't want to pay full price for them. I'm just like any other consumer. I know Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas sales are just around the corner. At the time of recording, it's the 29th of the 8th, and I'm already saving. So it's still a few months away. But as everyone knows, cost of living, it's pretty tough out there at the moment. So yeah, just making sure you're sort of preparing the best you can for this time. Gift purchases. So obviously people buy lots of gifts for Christmas. So the holiday season means lots of gift giving, leading to a surge in purchases by consumers to buy as presents for friends, family, and colleagues. End of year sales. Many consumers wait for the end of year sales to make significant purchases, anticipating discounts or special offers. So for me, I'm looking to buy a set of golf clubs. I'm not buying them at the moment because my golf clubs are okay. It's going to be a nice upgrade, but I'm probably going to wait till around the end of the year. Maybe some new models will come out and I can get like an older model for cheaper and stuff like that. So just anticipating those discounts or special offers that are just around the corner. If I can hold off a couple of months, I might be able to save a few $100s in doing that. New product launches as well. So brands often introduce new products or limited editions items during Q4. So if you like sell a coffee cup, for example, you might put a holiday theme on there. They do extremely well. So if you are a brand that can do that, we also have a clothing client that releases a special Christmas jumper, and they donate 20% of their profits to charity. That's another great way to go about things as well. So that attracts both loyal customers and new prospects as well, and gives you a bit of an edge during this period, because you're not just pushing your product, that you're pushing all the way throughout like the rest of the year, but you actually have new products and a Christmas theme. It's going to tie into that. Oh, that's going to be nice to have around Christmas or wear on Christmas Day and stuff like that. So yeah, if you can introduce a new product or limited edition items or anything like that, I definitely recommend it. And then number 5, increase digital ad spend. With more brands advertising on platforms like Meta, introduce new features and ad formats to give advertisers fresh ways to reach their audience. So this year we've had the introduction of Advantage Plus, and collection ads are also starting to gain a lot of traction as well. So with the recent advancements of AI, there's never been a better time to scale your Facebook ads. Advantage Plus is the best way to scale ads at the moment, and it's the simplest way to scale ads at the moment, and it's working so well for all our brands at the moment. So challenges in Q4. So definitely increased competition with almost every brand vying for consumer attention. The digital advertising space becomes more competitive, which leads to increased ad costs. So while you have an extremely good offer, many other brands do as well. So you'll typically see the CPM rise, the cost to advertise or get eyeballs on your ads rises. So you may not see like super low cost per purchases and stuff like that. Typically you do, but just know that it's going to be more expensive to advertise during this period just because so many other brands are doing it as well. Inventory management. So this is definitely not my area of expertise, but you do need to have an eye on this, and is the key to success, as overstocking can lead to markdowns and overstocking can lead to a loss of sales as well. So you don't want to be overstocking or understocking. And I don't know how you brands deal with this, but make sure, your inventory management is up to standard. And if you're not too sure on that, definitely seek some help from an industry expert that could possibly help you out with that, looking at past trends and stuff like that, because you don't want to sell out too early, especially if you're looking to create massive gains in your business. Shipping delays, as shipping volumes surge, there's a risk of logistical challenges, delays, and increased shipping cost as well. So brands need to get set clear delivery expectations to brands need to set clear delivery expectations to avoid customer dissatisfaction. I feel like a lot of the shipping concerns over the last few years has kind of gone away, but obviously during this time it's super busy. So making sure you've got good communication lines with your suppliers and stuff like that is obviously going to help with your customer satisfaction, and try to avoid as many nasty messages as possible. Number 4, so brands must ensure they maintain high quality customer service, managing returns, exchanges, and addressing issues quickly with increased orders and inquiries. Now, there is a few things that I've been seeing recently where you can actually start getting AI to respond to customer supports and stuff like that. So if you haven't yet implemented that or even looked into it, feel free to message me. I've been playing around with it a little bit, trying to get AI to free up some client time and stuff like that. So if you want more information on that, feel free to message me as well, and I'll be more than happy to have a conversation regarding that. But if you do have an internal person that handles that, making sure they're responding as quickly as possible, being as nice as possible, because it can be a stressful time for anyone making purchases during this period, especially in the lead up to Christmas. Possibly their order's not going to come on time, and then they're not going to have anything to give to their family member or partner or anything like that on Christmas. So it can be a pretty stressful time. So making sure you're keeping up with that as much as you possibly can. And then number 5, balancing discounts with profitability. So while discounts can drive sales for brands, you need to ensure you're not compromising too much on your profit margins either. So you need to make sure it makes sense for your business to run an offer. And we have a break-even calculator coming up later in this short course, which will help you work that out. But even if you're not breaking even on this, and you sort of know your lifetime value, they're going to return, maybe returning customer rates like 60% or something like that, you can start to work out your lifetime value, and it might be okay for you to run at a loss. And as long as you're aware of that, then things can move smoothly forward. But hopefully, ideally, you'd be making profit on that first purchase. And you don't want to be cutting your discounts too deep into your margins. And then the Meta advantage in Q4. So as many of you guys are aware, I've been advertising on Facebook and Meta for over 4 years now. This will be my fifth Q4. So pretty excited for this one. Each year gets better and better. So I cannot wait for it, which is why I'm making this video so early. But yeah, Meta's omni-channel approach ensures a consistent message and experience, improving customer loyalty. Advertise on Facebook, Instagram, and Google and email. So you don't want to be just advertising on Facebook if you do have the budget for it. Also recommend some, even if it's on a small budget, doing some like branded search on Google, and also Klaviyo. If you're not using Klaviyo, please message me. We can get that set up for you. Been working closely with Bianca from Bespoke Studio. She's doing some emails for a couple of clients at the moment and is getting absolutely good results. So if you do not have Klaviyo or you want an audit or anything like that, please message us. Now is the time to get this sorted. Don't leave it to the last minute. We will not have time to implement this for you. And you want an omni-channel strategy during this time because there's going to be so many offers all over the place. You want to be popping up a few times on different platforms so people start to recognize your offer, your brand, get familiar with your products and stuff like that, and then eventually check out. I think the average touch point for someone to check out is between 12 and 20 times at the moment. So you do need to be popping up everywhere. And email is one, and SMS is one of the best ways to do it at the moment because that's your first party data. You own that email list. Nobody has access to that email list, and you can obviously email them for next to no cost. Whereas Facebook and Instagram, Google, you do need to spend that money to get those eyeballs on your products. Now, during peak shopping times, consumers actively search for ads to discover new offers they wouldn't have known about. I definitely do this because I've been saving up for so long. I do have this bit of money to spend and splash. So like this chair, for example, one year I was just searching for offers and stuff like that. This happened to come across. I was like, yeah, I need a new chair, and ended up dropping, I think it was like $700 or something on this chair a few years ago. So yeah, people do actively search Facebook and Instagram for ads and offers. And yeah, when you're in that buying mood, money just seems to flow out your bank account. So yeah, do keep this in mind. Platforms like Google target existing customers and are problem-aware customers, whereas Meta can reach those new customers and audiences that may not be aware of the problem or even aware of your product, so they don't even know how to search it on Google to start with. So Meta is really great for that, and it has billions of data points on like every single person, so it knows exactly what you're looking for. My girlfriend actually opened a packet of like Red Rock Deli like chips, like there was a new one that come out, and then 5 minutes later after she'd opened that packet, the Red Rock Deli ads were popping up on her Facebook. And she was like, what the fuck? But yeah, this is how powerful Meta is. Now, Meta offers a range of methods for communication with your customers or soon-to-be customers, such as image, carousel, video, and collection ads. So it's not just like TikTok where it's all short-form video and maybe some shitty carousels formats. And it's not like Google where it's pretty much just text-based unless you're using shopping ads. But yeah, Meta, you can create image ads that are working extremely well for us at the moment. We're running images across 80% of our account, or images are the top performing ads across 80% of our accounts at the moment. And you can also run like story formats or feed format videos and stuff like that. Collection ads are really good, and dynamic product carousel ads as well. So yeah, I feel like Meta has the best solutions for any brand out there. Might be a bit biased because I am a Meta advertiser, but yeah, it is what it is. So, and also Meta has the best AI for ads, outperforming solutions like TikTok. So you hear everybody complaining about the quality of audiences that come from TikTok, probably because they ruined everyone's attention span, so they can't concentrate unless there's a little Subway Surfers video at the bottom of the video, which leads to complaints about low quality ads and yeah, on TikTok. So I feel like Meta's been around. It's one of the like biggest companies in the world. It's been it's had its advertising platform for over a decade now. So it's clearly the best platform, in my opinion, for generating new customers and reaching those new audiences. That's pretty much all I have for you in this video. So yeah, if you're keen to continue on learning more about the break-even calculators, goal calculator, like your goal setting calculator, some key dates you need to be looking out for, make sure to continue watching this mini series. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And if you do have any questions, please message me on Instagram. That's the best place to reach me if you do have any questions at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Cheers, guys. See you in the next one.